On the news tonight, President Bola Tinubu inaugurates Red Line Rail jet out to Qatar. House of Representatives passes resolution urges President Tinubu to review 2012 Orosoye's report. Good evening. You are welcome to NTA Ijebu News at 7. I am Titilayoke. Thanks for staying tuned with us. Now the news in details. Nigeria will soon enjoy massive economic growth. But first, the people need to persevere and work hard for the administration to achieve its economic growth. This is the message of President Bola Tinubu while inaugurating the first phase of Lagos State Rail Mass Transit, the Red Rail. Expressing his satisfaction with achievements of the project he conceived 20 years ago, President Tinubu described the inauguration as a dream come true. President Bola Tinubu has departed Lagos for a 2-day official visit to Qatar. The report.
Transit Red Line. The state visit to Qatar is to honor the invitation of Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Emir of the state of Qatar. In an earlier statement by the presidential spokesman, Ajuri Ngulali, the visit is to further strengthen cooperation between the two nations in several areas, including security, cultural exchange, and economic development. During the visit, President Tinubu will witness the signing of several agreements focused on boosting Nigeria's real sector and creating value-additive investments. The President will also participate in a business and investment forum that will bring together top-level executives in both the private and public sectors of Nigeria and Qatar to advance cross-sectoral opportunities for mutually beneficial growth and development.
The House of Representatives has passed a resolution urging President Bola Tinubu to comprehensively review the 2012 Orosoye report with a view to considering implementable alternatives that are in tune with current realities. The report.
A motion of urgent public importance by Representative Kama and 2 other lawmakers, the House expressed concern that full implementation of a report 12 years after it was first made may not reflect the current situation in the public service of the Federation. National Assembly correspondent Mitari Ignon reports that a bill for an act to amend the Niger Delta Development Commission Act to provide for the inclusion of Anambra State as an oil-producing state also scaled second reading in the Green Chamber. The House notes that Anambra State has been receiving 13% derivation from the federal government, being an oil-producing state, but is yet to be listed in the Niger Delta Development Commission Act.
The Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi-San, as head of agencies and parastatals, ordered the Federal Minister of Justice to come up with initiatives that will improve public service delivery strategies in the justice sector. The Attorney General stated this at the performance content signing retreat for head of agencies under the ministry in Abuja. Chukri Nazo Nwazuzugi was there.
retreat, which seeks to actualize the ministerial delivery as well as the presidential priority areas for the justice sector, is heralded by the declaration and signing of the performance bond by heads of the 9 agencies under the Federal Ministry of Justice. With the overall aim of enhancing the socio-economic development of the nation, the Attorney General of the Federation Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, SN, emphasized the need for collective responsibility for an improved governance and effective service delivery.
We hold every head of agency to the standard of performance in line with the declarations you have made today. It is therefore imperative that you cascade the contents of your presentation to all levels of leadership in your agencies in order to ensure performance on the job and a clear understanding of your mandate under the performance bond.
I must re-emphasize that every agency present here today is integral to the success of the agenda given to the Honorable Attorney General by the President.
Presentations on the alignment with the sector's plan, the 2024 work plan developed from their initiatives, as well as targets drawn from their agency's strategic plan and SWOT analysis were made by the heads of the agencies.
We are the only institution in Nigeria, to have any specialized journals in matters actually of law that most law faculties do not cover.
I further assure the Honorable Attorney General of my resolve to strongly actualize NAPTIP's strategic plan, which is reflected in our 2024 work plan.
All those internal displacements that can happen, and communities move. They need immediate human rights intervention, but because we don't have the funds, and before we can access the funds, at times a lot of things are wrong.
This is new Nigerian governance. There is no measurement. Public service needs to be measured in concrete terms.
To be evaluated on a quarterly basis, the performance contract will serve as reference points to appraise the agency's successes, challenges, as well as identify areas of improvement within the justice sector. NTA News.
More reports will come after the break. Don't go away.
What's traffic? I think we should go score now.
Not a chance. Aisha.
We don't quit, guys. I'll be there.
Done.
Two files received.
I'm on my way. Take first right in 50 meters and you're there.
Copy that. Aisha, where are you?
Guess where?
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Move. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Runway X.
The future of fashion showcasing.
Very impressive. How did you pull that off?
With Nigeria's top tech talents.
And Glow.
Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data. Glow with pride.
Yes, it is. Join us this Saturday, the 2nd of March 2024 by 7:30 p.m. on our program tagged Praises and Events on NTA Ijebu, channel 103 on StarTimes, and our social media platform on Facebook NTA Ijebu, also on YouTube NTA Ijebu, as we bring to your viewing pleasure the installation of a real estate developer Alhaji Prince Dr. Abdulwahab Babatunde Oshinaya, Chairman, CEO Yawahab Investment and Construction Company Limited, as Magaji Adini of Ijebu Land, and the 75th birthday ceremony. Join us.
You are welcome back. A coordinated and holistic natures are expected to put in place for a growth of Nigerian monetary policy towards improving the country's economic fortunes. These are views of guests on Good Morning Nigeria while discussing CBN Monetary Committee's decision. Ibrahim Gondari reports.
Policy Committee decisions seeks to boost the economy by working on challenges, especially rising inflation, forex demand, supply and exchange ratio, as well as rising food inflation, among others. Guests on Good Morning Nigeria say if properly implemented and coordinated by stakeholders, It has the potential of changing the nation's economic indicators for the better.
I want to also commend the bank, central bank, for what they have done, so far in the area of trying to bring down exchange rates. They have taken a number of policies, whether it's removing the limits and margins for IMTS, enforcing multiple positions, even clearing the genuine backlogs. Okay, and the recent one they have done with respect to guidelines, the drafts for BDCs, those are measures in the right direction.
The increase in the rates, in the NPI rates, and the announced inflation targeting of the CBN to 21%, the average foreign investor will be making up his mind, will be making deductions now, that if he moves into this jurisdiction, it will mean that whatever the case may be, with the plus 700, plus 7 and plus 1 and minus 1 in the corridor, is likely to make an earnings, and when he's coming out, he will come out with a positive yield.
They highlighted the need to prioritize exchange rate stability, promote sustainable economic growth, to safeguard the livelihood of Nigerians, as well as target foreign investment with stability in the forex market.
Was this decision in the interest of the common man? In the long run, we would say yes.
How long is the run?
Well, how long is the run? For now, monetary policy is targeting at least to have an inflation of 21.4% by end of this year. Monetary policy is going to go stepwise in providing its own target, even though we are still under an implicit inflation targeting.
The discussant called on Nigerians to look inward for foreign services that increases the need for forex like health, education, and other essentials. In Abuja, Gunda, NTA News.
And that ends the news for tonight. But before we go, let's take a look at some of the major stories. President Bola Tinubu inaugurates Red Line Rail jets out to Qatar. House of Representatives passes resolution urges President Tinubu to reveal 2012 Oronsoye's report. That's all we have for you for tonight. I am Titilai. Okay, thanks for staying tuned. Good night.